So you can see the joy in his face. He finally got that checked off the box.
Kyle Pitts makes the catch up the sideline.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts definitely has to get involved. He's so athletic. You see the size. You see the ability, stiff arm, gets around Dennis, and what it does to you, right? You come back and you handle your business.
Penix complete. Pitts from midfield on first down. Penix complete. Another first down. Kyle Pitts.
Timeout, Atlanta Falcons.
14 yards from Penix to Pitts. 27 seconds.
Penix fires and it's caught inside for the first down.
Against Joshua Metellus on the outside, the safety coming down. But I tell you, if this Kyle Pitts can turn into what everybody thought he was going to be when he got drafted.
And Atlanta's done that in this opening quarter. Fake to Algier. Penix hit as he throws. Big arm, good catch. Kyle Pitts.
He has really just come on here lately, and I don't know if it was confidence. I don't know if it's just the combination with Penix, but he has looked like a different player so far this year, and man, is that making a difference for this team.
That's about it. Penix gets his target underneath. There's Pitts. He'll round the corner. Slipped by a tackle. And he's
Look how deep the safeties are. They're 20 yards deep. That's perfect.
Pitts. First down.
Shotgun formation for Penix on a 3rd and 5. Penix lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Makes the connection with Pitts. Big play to convert, and now in Washington territory.
One of the criticisms so far has been the lack of downfield throws. So early on, they try and get him an early pass out to Ray McCloud.
Do it. I felt it. 2nd and 12. Pistol formation, Penix. He throws it on a line. Kyle Pitts has been a factor. Walking the tightrope, but he stepped out of bounds.
The pocket is going to be very strong initially, but at the end of the play, it's going to start to collapse on him a little bit. But he keeps his eyes down the field, stands in there, and has the arm strength to make the throw. Cut out a ton of fast food.
Pistol formation. Penix, fake it, flip it, catch made, Pitts, touchdown, Falcons. For that kind of production consistently since.
Just a little delay. He blocks for 1 quick second, which causes Darnell Savage to freeze his feet, and then it allows Kyle Pitts, only 1 lineman in a 3-point, everybody else kind of rovering around.
Penix zips it downfield, separation, and it's caught by Pitts. Flag down.
It's like we're watching a completely different team than you watch on film from last week. Just the confidence, the ability, the throws that Michael Penix Jr. is making. This is exactly what Atlanta Falcons fans envisioned when they drafted.
So far. Off the play fake, Penix on the edge and flips it to Pitts.
Niners bring 4. They go right to the size advantage of Pitts to get the first down at the 40.
More pressure, but we've talked about this before. This is like guarding a power forward, making the move to the basket here. The Atlanta Falcons, they need to get something going here.
No Renardo Green questionable with a toe right now for the Niners. This toss is complete to the side once again. You guys can go out and make plays at this point in your career, and I trust you and believe in you. Asking Bethune that tonight. Penix, tight throw. Good catch on the side by the tight end, Pitts.
Receiver screen, and then just have the wheel route go up the boundary here. You have one person short, and anytime you have somebody with the kind of arm strength that Penix has, just put it in there perfectly. Of this 49ers defensive line.
The 37. Robinson is the motion man. Downfield it goes. It's been a good night.
You know, you love to see a team that can work the middle of the field, but when you throw it like Michael Penix and you...
First down and 10. Kirk Cousins to the air. Time and the throw right on the money.
Great job by Pitts as he's going to work across the field. Good spot by Cousins.
Penix to the air, and he fires one in. What a catch! Plays covered 15 yards. That one goes for 20 plus.
Look at the catch right here by Kyle Pitts, extending out with that right arm and being able to corral the football. I remember playing against this guy when he was young in Atlanta. I was playing in Miami. He gave us fits as a defensive back group because
15 local time here in Germany. After Stewart came off the field, Michael Penix Jr. wheeling, floating, and connecting into Indianapolis territory. Over the middle, on the slant, it's pitched for a first down into the red zone.
Really good process by Michael Penix. He starts to his left-hand side, doesn't like it, comes back, and you see the anticipation. Pitts hadn't even turned his head yet. The ball was almost on him. Great job locating it at the last second.
They did spot the ball properly at the 23. That's where Michael Davis made contact for New Orleans. So that's where Atlanta starts this drive. And Cousins with a floater. It is bobbled and corralled.
A really good job by the offensive line up front. A lot of this under center action provides great play action. But it's also what allows you, these tight ends are blocking, they're blocking, and then you just slowly release them on some of these wheel routes and different things to create some down the field opportunities.
The defense is not going to stop the Falcons. Start bringing those linebackers.
On second down, it's the tight end, Kyle Pitts.
Teaching the other young players how to make plays. I mean, it was phenomenal that he could recall all of that from over 20 years ago.
Second and 13, it's the tight end, Pitts. Pitts with a good second effort. Third down and 4. Cousins complete for a Falcons first down.
We end up losing. Out goes Herm. In comes a 3-4 defense in Mangini. And yeah, that's all she wrote from there.
Here's Pitts. Picks up the first down and more.
Look at the speed. Yeah, let's take a look at the speed of Pitts. He's really just going to go up and then run away from Malachi Moore. He's trying to guard him man coverage. And that's why they drafted him so high, because he's a tight end pulling away from DBs right now. Malachi Moore could not keep up with him. That's what they've been wanting from Kyle Pitts.
The middle of that defensive line. And on first down, on play action, Cousins looking over the middle, finds Pitts, and Kyle Pitts inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. First quarter.
Yeah, one of the big things for Kyle Pitts now is kind of getting into that wing position, that traditional tight end. You see him right there, releases into the C gap. How many times do we see Puka Nacua and some of these other teams that run the wide receiver up there? It's kind of similar to what they're doing with Kyle Pitts here and Zach Robinson. So
second and 12. Cousins looking for Pitts, and he drops it in. What a catch. Picks up 30.
I tell you, this is a great matchup right here. This is athletic freak versus athletic freak. And remember, we talked on that opening drive. Kyle Pitts has got to make those plays when they're there. Great job on this one. Watch him extend. Look at those arms. He catches the back end of the football. Awesome job, Kyle Pitts.
Upset with the officiating at the end that took away that potential Mooney touchdown. He felt like it should have been a PI or a legal contact.
All right, Allison, thanks so much. Kirk Cousins finds Pitts open over the middle of the field, down to the Seattle 40-yard line.
Running, if you're Kyle Pitts here, there he goes in motion. And don't feel your way. I mean, you've got great breakaway speed for a guy that size on the in run, in stride by Kirk Cousins. Just go. You had an opportunity to split that.
He came out of Boston College, #1 draft pick of this team 7 years ago. Meanwhile, that pass is caught up at the 30.
And it takes time.
Leading rusher in every game this season, all 13. Cousins throws on the run. He winds up hitting Pitts.
That's right. With him motioning out, they create a favorable matchup. Keep in mind, he is 6'6", going up against a 5'10" corner. But he's got wide receiver skills. So when he came out of Florida, he's the 4th pick overall. This is what people saw. Favorable matchups and being able to separate.
Cousins over the middle, wide open, and there into the end zone goes Kyle Pitts for the touchdown. So the penalty will wind up costing.
Went to secondary. You'll see Warner's going to come in motion. Watch the confusion with Tampa Bay based on that motion. One of the two DBs trying to get on the same page. Nobody sticks with Kyle Pitts. That's obviously a mistake with London down, especially down in this area at 6'6". He's the guy, and there's the experience of Cousins working the front side.
10 carries, 63 yards. Cousins open. He's got Pitts. Cuts to the inside, gets taken down inside the 20.
And he is 5'10", but watch this move by Pitts. Remember, London's out. They need a tight end to be a receiver. Out and up. Completely fools Izien. And then again, the speed that he has. This is the guy that was coming out of college at Florida that everyone was fired up about. He's going to change the tight end position with his abilities.
London out. 5 targets, 5 catches, 93 yards. Cousins going that way again. He's got it. Touchdown. What a night for Kyle Pitts.
Why, here's Sills, here's the corner. He's going to take him, and then watch the hesitation. Just hesitate, wait, corner's cleared. Now there's a nice opening right there, and a good job of getting the ball in flat, on a flat line. And there's a look into the eyes of Kirk Cousins, trying to keep that safety in the middle of the field.
Algier is the running back. Pitts goes in motion to the right side. 3rd and 2. Looking that way, throwing that way. Pitts makes the catch. And Pitts is out of bounds at the 25. Robinson back and forth. Over the middle. Catch made.
Right up the middle. Heck of a job here by 89 picking up this blitz. Good job of just kind of taking it off the ball. He knew he was going to get pressured. He knew that he had Pitts at 6'6", so just float it. Put a little touch on it, put it up in the air, and let big number 8 climb the ladder.
Long way to go. For first, a huge 3rd and goal. Robinson in motion. Cousins goes the other way. Pitts, can he handle it? They say touchdown. For the moment, take another look. Looked like it was coming loose.
1 foot, but his backside, is it inbounds or on the line?
Juggling. Where's he get possession?
There.
Yep.
Just a matter, does that elbow hit first or does his backside? Once he has possession, Terry, what do you think?
As you have London and Pitts down at the bottom of the formation. Cousins on 3rd down with time over the middle.
There is no other help. If Pitts breaks this tackle, it's off to the races. Kyle Pitts picking up from where he left off, really the last 3 weeks. But a career day last week versus the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Arizona saving the timeouts for now. Cousins, 3rd down throw, down the middle, and he rips it there.
He's got his eyes on the defense, and he kind of looks back, the ball is already in his lap, and he's got a free rusher. Walter Nolan, the rookie, who's had a heck of a season, right in his face, and he delivers.
Pitts in motion, Robinson the tailback, he'll leak out. Cousins, end zone, touchdown Pitts. Easy does it, Atlanta scores on play number 14 of the drive.
Pitts starts all the way outside. He's going to motion down, come across the field, and there's really no one to pick it up because of all the traffic that the Cardinals defense has to run through. It doesn't get much easier than that. And Pitts continues.
Collins up at the line. Here comes the pressure. Robinson picks it up. Throw by Cousins a little bit high and rescued by Pitts. Mooney in motion. Cousins to throw. Down the middle. Got it there. 1st down Pitts.
6'6" frame can get it.
We have another injured Arizona Cardinal.
2nd down and 10 now. Cousins, pressure, Pitts, strong catch. Did the ball come out at the end? He got ground. It's 11 yards and a 1st down.
Watch Jared Verse. He goes through Jake Matthews, and Jake Matthews is a heck of a player. I think Verse is one of the most violent pass rushers that I have watched, and he just moved a really great left tackle. But that's a good job by Kirk Cousins hanging in the pocket.
Unless they're just trying to draw him off. Nope, they're going. Cousins, nice catch for a 1st down.
In the middle, you see London right there in motion. Find your crosser, the tight end Pitts, who's just been exceptional here in the last 4 or 5 weeks, using that big body.
A tipping point down here, because if you do throw an incomplete, it stops the clock. And if you don't get the 1st, well, that doesn't matter because he could have that 15 spot. Cousins will dump it off at midfield. Kyle Pitts
off the edge of this defense.
Cousins will throw, and nice catch by Pitts. Cousins with a quick toss, and they backed off. Cousins. Pitts slips a tackle. Kyle Pitts across the 40.